I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make our city such a great place to live. Today I have Christina with Platinum Bucket Junk Removal. Christina, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So I wanted you to share a little bit about your business and how it helps our area.
Yeah, so I own Platinum Bucket Junk Removal, and we basically haul away all of your junk, appliances, furniture, anything that you just don't want in your home anymore, yard debris, like anything that's just cluttering up your environment so that you can have more peace of mind.
Awesome. And how long have you guys been in business?
We started in 2021.
Awesome.
So we're based in Lake Forest, and we service all of Orange County.
What got you guys to start that business?
Yeah, so we actually started because of COVID. So my husband and I were both in the fitness industry, and we were working in a gym. We're both certified trainers, and the gyms kept shutting down, and we were looking for something else to do that kind of incorporated our strengths, which is lifting heavy and customer service, and we love helping people. And so it was kind of a natural progression. We're like, well, junk removal, like we're helping people live a healthier, clutter-free life, and we can lift heavy things that a lot of others can't. So yeah, that's how we started.
What a great way to transition and pivot, because I know
exactly.
Because I'm a realtor, so as you know, and obviously a lot of times people do need to get rid of stuff, whether it's before they move and they're getting their house ready, or they're moving out and they just realize I don't want to take all of this stuff with me. So do they have to haul it all out themselves for you, or do you guys just go in and take care of everything?
We have different options, but our most popular is obviously full service, where we go into your home and we remove everything. We can even go all of the way up to the third, fourth floor, or whatever. Yeah, we can remove anything from anywhere. So awesome. We make it easy.
So a little bit, just to find out more about you. And so it's you and your husband that run the business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then are you guys Orange County locals, or what's your background?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Orange County. I was technically born in the Irvine Hospital, but I grew up in Lake Forest. And I went to El Toro High School. My husband also went to El Toro High School. He's actually originally from Argentina. So yeah, he moved to actually San Clemente when he was 12. And then I think 2 or 3 years later, he ended up moving to Lake Forest area. But I didn't actually meet him at El Toro High School. We were there around the same time, but he's a couple years older than me. And he was actually in my prom group also, but I never met him that night. So it's kind of a crazy story, but yeah, we're both from the area. We met in the area. We did spend 7 years in Texas, which is kind of a long story, but we moved back to Orange County in 2019. And then we started Platinum Bucket a couple years later.
Awesome. So I'm always curious, especially from a real estate perspective, we've had a lot of people move away from the area, and we've also started to see some people come back. And so that's sort of what you guys did. What would you say to anybody that's either thinking about coming back or thinking about leaving? Maybe why they might want to think twice. I don't know what your story is, but any insights you want to give there that might be valuable to people?
Yeah, I mean, I liked Texas for the experience. Yeah. The people there are wonderful. They've got great food. But I love Orange County. And I love the weather here. It's very, very hot in Texas. I am an Orange County girl, so I'm not very acclimated to extreme temperatures. So that is what brought us back to Orange County. Just the fact that the weather's so nice here. I love the beach. I love the mountains. We're very outdoorsy at active people. We like to live an active lifestyle, which is very difficult in extreme temperatures. So that's kind of what brought us back. So I'd say if you're the type of person that likes to be indoors and is okay with your lifestyle being like going out and going to like a bar or something, or just like kind of that nightlife type lifestyle, if that's something that you like, then you can find that pretty much anywhere. But if you're a nature outdoorsy person that likes to spend outdoors, then you might want to stay in Orange County.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I was just curious too. I've never lived in Texas. I've only like gone there a couple of times for trips. But did you find that like cost of living was a lot better there, or like how did you feel like that compared? Because that's a big reason people leave.
Yeah. So honestly, I almost feel like it kind of evens out because the cost of living is obviously it's cheaper to live out there, but you also make less money out there. So it kind of depends what industry you're in. I really honestly love doing junk removal. It's a lot. It's honestly a lot of fun because we love to lift heavy. We love to help people. Every day is different. You have no idea what kind of a job you're going to walk into, what it's going to. I mean, sometimes we have to get really creative with how we remove things, and you'd be surprised which parts of your brain are working to just to make sure that things are removed properly, which is kind of fun problem solving.
So I don't know, this is probably a dumb question, but are you like taking furniture apart then too? Like
It
if they need
depends.
stuff
So yesterday, actually, there was a bed that, yeah, we had to, it actually wouldn't come apart because it was so old that that the pieces were like welded, like they were like stuck onto the furniture. So we had to actually fully, we had to like basically demolish the bed in the room very carefully in order to get it out of the room because it was not going to come out in one piece. So that was one of those things where we had to really think about, okay, so how are we going to safely get this out of here where we're not going to make a mess and
Yeah.
the customer's going to be happy. But there's all those things are going into every job because we want to make sure the customer's happy. We don't want to leave behind a mess. We want to make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
There is so much that goes into any business that you don't necessarily think about. So, like, you are doing the customer service, you are doing the marketing, you are doing the physical labor, you're doing it all. How is it working in a business that you and your husband started? Is it fun times being with your husband all the time? Is it stressful? How does that work out for you guys?
honestly, my husband and I have kind of been like constantly together since the day that we met, and we've been together since 2011. So like 13 years. And we would just work really well together. We're really close, very supportive of each other. We have a great relationship. So it honestly works out great for us. Maybe not for everybody, but we love working together. So it works out.
So, just to tie this back to Orange County a little bit and like the different locations, let's talk about Lake Forest for a minute. Lake Forest is like a hidden gem in an oasis of palm trees. There is Lake Forest. Can you talk a little bit about Lake Forest and what sort of makes it a little bit of a different special spot in Orange County?
Yeah, I mean, I have been so many places across the country, honestly, and there's really nowhere like Lake Forest. It's just, it's the weather's beautiful, the scenery's beautiful. You're just surrounded by mountains. You're only like 15 minutes from the beach. And I don't know, like we've got beautiful trails. Like I literally live like walking distance to the trails off Los Lisos where people are running all the time. And it's just, I go running on that trail myself a few times a week with my daughter. I have a 1-year-old.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I love living in Lake Forest. There's really no place like it, honestly.
I always like going down there and just being able to smell the pine needles and everything. It's
Oh
so different.
yeah, yeah.
It's beautiful. A lot of people don't realize that it really kind of feels sort of like a mountain town in a way. Like not as cozy, but you definitely have these areas that are just full of the pine trees and you've got the lake scenery. So it does have a really special feel. And you're still like
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes from the vine. It's incredible.
Yeah, I love it here, honestly.
Well, kudos to you guys for running your own successful business with a 1-year-old. Like, I know that's got to be a lot to manage, but I know several people that could use your services, and, anybody that just needs like to declutter and clean up, even like it really gives your home a fresh new feel. And half of the battle is just getting it out of the house. So you can contact Christina at Platinum for that help. Christina, do you want to let people know if you guys have any social media or a website where they can find you and reach out?
Yeah, so our website is www.platinum-bucket.com. And you can also find us on Instagram, OC Platinum Bucket, Facebook, Platinum Bucket. We're on Nextdoor, Yelp, Google, basically anywhere where you can look up a business, you'll find us. Or you can call or text us at 949-835-3328. And yeah, you can just text us some photos of whatever you need removed, and we will give you a text or a call back, or you can fill out our form on our website.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'll link all of that, and we'll definitely go give you guys a follow too. So thanks for being on the podcast.
Thanks again for having us. I'll make sure to follow you back.
Thank you. Bye.